everybody, and this is Narendra Kumar, and we're going to do a beautiful novel review called Home and the World. Home and the World by Rabindranath Tagore. Now, Rabindranath Tagore obviously is a very famous Indian English writer. He wrote in Bengali. He was a musician. In later life, he became a painter. Rabindranath Tagore was a man who was very, very artistic. Very artistic. And this novel, Home and the World. Now, for people not living in India, this could be a little funny, the way he talks about this title. You know, the title could be very funny. Home and the World, what does it mean? But in India, it has a special meaning. Because at that time, when Rabindranath Tagore wrote it, women were not allowed so much to interact with the outside world. They were not supposed to be intelligent. They were not supposed to be participating like men in everything. But that was the time when the freedom movement was raging in India. It was like raging. There was so much going on in India. People were talking about anti-British slogans and everything. Now, one of the great marks of a man who is very great is that when the whole crowd is in one way, independent man goes in another way, and this aspect was reflected in Rabindranath Tagore through this novel, and it comes like this. It's very interesting. The plot is very interesting, very Indian plot, because he talks about home. A woman is supposed to be at home, but the character, the hero in this novel, he says, no, my wife is going to be intelligent. My wife is going to be independent. She's going to have 100% freedom. So he marries this woman, and she's very sensitive, very intelligent, Bengali woman, and he teaches her many things. He talks about the freedom movement and so many things and all. And he has a friend. That time there was a nationalistic movement going on, you know, Swadeshi. We are Indians and all that. And the hero was not so much Indian. He was very human. In fact, Rabindranath Tagore believed in internationalism. He was global. Till then, not now. And that was a time when it was not a fashion to be global, that the fashion was to be nationalistic. And he had a friend, and he visits this hero, and that friend is a Swadeshi movement, part of the Swadeshi. Swadesh means my India. Swadeshi movement. And this girl is brought out of the home. I mean, there's even a scene in which she comes out of the her normal place, Indian woman's normal place, and comes out into the open. And nobody likes it, but the hero supports her, supports his wife to be intelligent, to ask questions, even to oppose him. And they get close. The friend, who is the nationalist movement, gets close to this woman, and slowly she thinks her husband is wrong. She comes to an independent judgment that her husband is wrong, that this friend is really very idealistic, and he poses like that. So this novel is about hypocrisy. It's about, you know, all the people who are talking about nationalism and all that, and the fervor and the passion of being nationalistic, being idealistic, all that. Rabindranath Tagore strips them of that, strips the friend of the character of the friend in this, and at the end, what happens is the roles get reversed. It's very interesting. You should read the novel. I'm not going to spoil it for you. The hero is, the husband turns out to be not the weaker, but the stronger, more idealistic, more clear, more human. And the friend who was supposed to be idealistic turns out to be very cheap, very mean, very narrow, with ulterior motives. And the woman realizes that with that conflict. It's very interesting conflict at the end. It's like a suspense, and I would not like to spoil it for you. You should see it. So, see, at once, through one plot, Rabindranath Tagore opens up so many things here. He talks about the hypocrisy of people, he talks about the gullibility of women, that how they can fall for idealism, how the ideas should be very, very clear in the mind, and she shows pure idealism in its best. So, it was very controversial. This novel was very controversial, because people said, Rabindranath Tagore, you're not nationalistic. And Rabindranath Tagore was not nationalistic, he was international. He believed in international. He wrote so many essays on internationalism. So that was the beauty of Rabindranath Tagore. He would not fall for the common view, fashion view. Everybody's saying something, so I'm also going to say the same thing. No, he had his independent mind. And he taught his wife at the end, through a very bitter conflict at the end. She goes bitter at the end. And if I tell more than that, it will spoil the story for you. So that is Home and the World. You must really read the novel. Though it is dated, though now women are not so suppressed, still, though it is local, great novels are not local. The conditions are local. There's a context. The novel rises above that into something international, something very beautiful. Read the novel and enjoy the novel. It'll remain in your mind for a long, long time. Thank you so much. This is Narendra Kumar signing out now from NRK Academy. Thank you.